What is up everyone, PureChaosX here with the first video of my TT-02 upgrades and parts, which are currently in here. This has been like 2 years in the making, because this is the only car I've had that hasn't had any of its electronics purchased for it, and this hasn't actually been run since I got it, like 1.5 2 years ago. All the other cars I've got since have had their electronics put in and everything like that. But this one, I don't know. I'd always intended to make this brushless, but because it was always quite expensive, I never really was able to get a hold of it. Most because my money would often go to parts for my like TT-01, and there's the speed controller that went in it, and the Traxxas connector that I bought. This is what that looks like. But also most of the money would go to this hunking beast. So yeah, this is where the vast amount of my money would go when I bought RC car parts. So yeah, put that there. There are still some things I want to get for that, and there are some things I want to get in general for the RC, all my RC cars in general, like a GPS speed meter. Definitely need to get a hold of one of them. But yeah, this is about the TT-02 now. So we'll show what I've got here. We'll start with the tiny small things. So we'll leave those out of the way. What was that? Oh, god damn it, okay. Start with these. These are TT-01 diff cases. Houses, whatever you want to call them. I bought these along with the metal inner gears on account of the fact that the diffs in a TT-02 are plastic, whereas the diffs in a TT-01 are metal of some sort. So I basically just bought a bunch of the TT-01 diffs, so they're hopefully a bit stronger than TT-02. So I don't know if I have read that the TT-01 diffs will fit in a TT-02 chassis. So yeah, just have to hope that works out. The obligatory bearings, race bearings. So we have to do that. Some random screws that I've picked up for the diffs, and alloy drive shaft and the drive cups. So, which is also one of the first things I did for the TT-01. When I bought these, unfortunately, they sent me the wrong thing. They actually sent me an F104 chassis shock mount, alloy shock mount for that, which is completely wrong. So I sent that back, and they sent me the correct ones. But yeah, TT-02 alloy drive shaft and cups, surprisingly difficult to find, until eventually Tony's Tamiya parts on eBay had a buttload of them in. So that's where I got these and the diff parts from. So yeah, next up, I probably shouldn't actually show this yet because it kind of gives away something else that I might have bought. But this is the Hobbywing Program Box V2, I believe. It's surprisingly weighty for something that's actually powered by the speed controller and has no like battery in it or anything. Surprisingly weighty. I've already opened it up and updated the firmware on it. I just wanted to get that out of the way. But that's what it looks like. So you would have seen. Hang on, if I get my other one. It is my. That. This is the one that came with the Hobbywing 1080 that I bought for my TT-01, and this is the one that I bought for my new brushless system for the TT-02. This came with it. This I had to purchase separately for £25. Not too bad. Surprisingly weighty. This won't work, I don't think, because this only has 15 options on it, whereas this one has 25. So, and because it's a proper text screen, you can see what you can see what you're selecting, rather than this, which has the text on it. So, and it also comes with the connector and a USB-C cable, which is kind of funky. So there's that, which obviously I bought this for my speed controller. I'm not going to tell you what speed controller it is. I mean, it's obviously a hobby wing, but not going to tell you anything else. Just get this plastic thing back in the box, like so. In, go on, in. Oh my god. Go on. Oh my god, seriously. Can't get it in. There we go. Relationship problems. Can't get it in. A servo. It's actually quite a nice looking servo. I might get one of these for the TT-01. Even though I just got a new one. But yeah, it's a Ripmax Quartz. It's only 9.3 kilograms. I think that's all I really need. Yeah. I might get one of them for my TT-01. It's got metal gears and everything, and an aluminium and plastic case. And it's also got the proper color scheme as well for the cables. Because if you look at most servo cables, they're different color to the speed controller cables. But this one has the same color of a cable. So it fits in quite nicely. So there's that. Battery. I've got a Traxxas battery because I have a Traxxas charger. I can't be asked to buy another charger, and I don't really want to buy another battery, like a different make, because I like Traxxas batteries now. Yes, there are other batteries that are considerably cheaper than this, but I don't know. I just have a thing for Traxxas batteries at the moment, and I think it's just easier for me to get the connector correct. So there's reasoning to what I'm thinking. I just prefer the Traxxas batteries, so I just thought I would get one of them. I know the Traxxas charger can charge other batteries because it still has the balance connector ports, but you'd have to get an adapter. An adapter to go from whatever battery you've got to Traxxas, and I would just prefer to charge the Traxxas battery with a Traxxas charger. Well, use the Traxxas charger to charge a Traxxas battery rather than another make. So, yeah. Anyway, this is the cream of the crop. This is what the whole thing was about, and what would take me so long to get, which is the speed controller and motor brushless combo. This is a easy run 3652 SL with a 4000 kV motor. I don't know much about kVs other than the higher the kV, the more rotation, I believe. There was one more that was higher than this, and there was one that was lower than this, so I kind of got the middle one. But yeah, look at that, funky. Hello. Oh, it's a good thing you can't see below my waist. Oh god, wait, no, you just did. I'm wearing boxer shorts, don't worry, there's nothing to see down there. I mean, there is, but there's just not at this precise moment. So yeah. But yeah, this is what it was all about, and why I was always struggling to get a hold of it, because this is 90 quid. So yeah, you can't see it. I'm wearing a Rick and Morty t-shirt with actually just has Pickle Rick on it. Can I get it in the sun? There's Pickle Rick. Look. And he's flipping you off. There you go. So yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's open it. Why not? Yeah. So this is my first brushless Tamiya. It's obviously not my first brushless system. That honor goes to the Rustler over there. That's my first brushless machine. But this will be my first brushless Tamiya, I suppose you could say. There's still a few things I do want to get for the TT-02, and I'll make videos about that as well. is a new body shell, because I don't want to wreck this one. Not that it's, I couldn't do it again, but I just don't want to wreck it. So I might buy a cheap sacrificial body shell, and I'll use that. So this will go on the shelf and always look nice because of its iridescent purple and green. I don't know. There's a toss-up between another Mustang, because I want to get stripes. I want to do the old Shelby Mustang stripes, or a Nissan Skyline R34, because I want to put some lights in it. And no, that's not the only reason. The Skyline R34 is one of my favourite cars in the world ever. So should we get this camera down a bit? There we go. Ow! Ooh. Come on, out your box. There we go. Ooh. Individually wrapped for extra freshness. Oh, okay. I was making a joke about individually wrapped. I was thinking of individually boxed, but okay. Actually, we should get the speed controller out first. Actually, it's surprisingly light, that motor. Yeah. Okay. Ah. So this is the first time I've ever seen one of these. So. Ooh. Out. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. So, that, whatever that is for. What's that for? Interesting. So we had the motor connectors there and there and there. The nice little on-off switch that is now also on my TT-01. The wrong battery connector. Yeah, the 1080 that I got also had one of these XT60s, I believe. Which I cut off and I put a Traxxas one on. So I will do that to this as well, but I have kept it. I don't have any female ones though, so I can't really use them, but it goes to the receiver. And yes, still don't know what this is for. But it does have a built-in fan, which is nice. So chunky. Oh, hello. Look at that. You can get a spare fan. And you get the data cable. Wait, hang on. Wait, why do you get a data cable? Because by the looks of things, there's no separate input for the programming box, which means that you would have to plug that in. So you'd have to take it out of the receiver and plug it into the program box every time. That's annoying because when I do my cable tidying, I kind of tidy it up in such a way that you can't really do that. But I do have in my box of gubbins an extension lead. So I could just use that. This was for something else, but I'll probably just get another one. So I could use that actually. But yeah, that'll pop off. Cut that off. Plenty of battery cable. So yeah, I don't know why they've given you that kind of thing then. Oh well. And a spare fan. Cool. And obviously the adhesives. Excelente. Instruction manual. I'll keep that out so I can read that in a bit. And the obligatory Hobby Wing stickers, which I've now got about six of these. Including the one that I got with the previous one. I was hoping they might be a bit different, but obviously not. The rubbish out of the Wii. So we'll pop you back for now. Actually, I won't pop you back for now. I'll do that off camera. And now we shall delve into the motor. Yeah. Actually, while I'm here, I mean, you all know what these look like anyway. I'm sure. But yeah, that's the Traxxas battery, just there. So I do have so now I've got two 2S batteries and a 3S battery. I might try a 3S battery in it at some point. It's currently in the Rustler. So, how... Okay. Ooh. 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 No. Anything else? Or is it just the motor? Ah, it's just the motor. Ooh. And that. Oh, no stickers. No stickers. Ooh, look at that. That's quite weighty. So I'm just looking at outside. Ah, it is censored. Oh, that's for the temp. So I don't know what the difference is between censored and sensorless. Like, I don't know what they censor. Unless it's just the temperature, because I've heard that censored or sensorless, you can unplug these and plug them in any direction if it goes in the wrong direction, but you can't do that with censored ones. So I'm assuming that the temperature sensor isn't necessary if that's not a sense. What what censored is, I do not know. But ooh, lovely! Look at that. Yeah, okay, there we go. So that will go inside the TT-02. I already have a pinion for it. Hopefully it'll fit. If not, I was thinking of getting an aluminium motor mount that allows me to rotate the motor. By the looks of things, there are multiple positions. Not that we make much of a difference, but there you go. Yeah. So that's those two. Nice. And the servos. These are like the main electronic. Well, it does that as well, actually. They're the main thing. For my TT-02. Yeah, a few more bits still to come. Like I said, new body. I want to get some new wheels and tires. Might get some slicks and some semi-slicks, because I've got a bit of variety there. But yeah, and obviously some of the little upgrades there. So it should presumably be faster than this. As you can see, this also has the Traxxas 2S LiPo in it. Along with the new 1080, which I've hooked up directly to the motor, like that, made it look nice and neat. There's never as much space in these things as you think, but let me just get my remote control. I'm getting in the way of the camera there. So I don't know if this battery is fully charged, but let's plug it in. Like so. Turn the remote on. Turn this on. And it's easy to turn off. You just hold it down, and off it goes. So this is the new servo, which is. And I don't think these wheels are properly balanced because there's a lot of vibration when I'm using these wheels. Hey, like a lot of vibration, if you can tell. Ooh, there's a lot of vibration. I think it's mostly in the back. Let me hold it from the front. Yeah, I think it's mostly coming from the back. I think it is the wheels. Woo! Should probably be holding that further away from the camera, really. There we go. And I just thought I'd show you how fast it spins. I also need to get a new body shell, I think, for the TT-01, because this one's getting a bit manky. Got a split there, which I've repaired with super glue. A split there, which I've fixed with a drifter's stitch. And the front splitter is currently just being held on by tape. So, this is currently my only original body that I've had for years. All the others have either been thrown away or replaced. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now anyway, because everything's been unboxed there. I do said about putting all that stuff in first, making sure that all fits, and then I'll get about putting this stuff in. So yeah, there we go. That was part 1 of my TT-02 upgrades and parts. And there'll be a few more to follow. Not very exciting, like I say, mostly consist of wheels, tyres, body shell probably, and yeah, maybe even some body shell accessories like window wipers and exhausts and that kind of thing. I also want to get some brake discs for it, like I got there. At the moment this just has the basic TT-02 plastic ones. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get up because my feet are practically numb. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes or so, and yeah, and it's very hot, even though I am standing right underneath my fan. It's still quite warm, and yeah, like I said, can't feel my feet anymore. Yep. Thank you for watching. I will obviously make a video after this, once that's built. Like, it'd be like an update part. It won't be another part and upgrade video. It'll just be an update to the first one. And we'll take it out at some point as well. It's a bit hot out at the moment. I don't want to put I don't like taking these out when it's this hot. I just don't want them to overheat that quick. Because I'm already overheating, and you know, just imagine how quickly these will overheat. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I will leave it there for now. So thank you for watching. More parts and upgrades for the TT-02 and the TT-01 and my rustler, which is just there. So not the end. TT-01 and the rustler will continue to get parts and upgrades for as long as I can even get them. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next part, whenever that may be. Bye for now. Woo!